scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Carr rolling to his right.
Oh, wow.
And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson.
Oh, wow.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it second and 12. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in with Crowell.
Oh, are you kidding me? Bro, I had this nigga fucking backfield, bro. I wish they hurry up and fix the fucking possession time. Had that man in the fucking backfield.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's shit wild as fuck.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Raiders add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Here we go, 46. Don't be scared of it. Go. 51. Here we go. 51 is Mike. Mike 51.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Shotgun now for Carr. Flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
inside
got a couple more downs to play with.
Inside zone.
48 for Mike. I'm coming for you, son. 694. Here we go. Right now, let's go. Hey, Sue. Check this out.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I didn't even touch that ball.
Good
I
effort
thought I
there,
picked
trying
it.
to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Throwing his car on third down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
I feel like they don't block when I run the ball. That shit crazy. It seems like the lines just fucking collapse or something.
And stop him short of
When I play other people, they block.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second down, Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, one set. Line 54. Bring it.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Bro, catch the ball, G. Come on, you wide the fuck open.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Another
trying to catch the ball with one fucking hand.
He's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls.
There ain't no 50-50 ball, that man right there.
Absolutely, very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Trying to catch the ball with one hand.
After a punt of 49. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Carr now on 1st down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr eluding the pressure right. Caught by Nelson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
A gain of 6
He's sitting
there on
right
first.
there, dog. Come on.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
48 for Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, look.
From midfield, here's Carr, escaping the pressure right. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. It's caught,
right.
Nelson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now Carr, flush to his right, letting one go deep for the... And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
He dropped that. Oh, shit. This nigga dropped that. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. This man held the ball all the way to the ground, dog. That's crazy as fuck.
Staring up here at a 3rd
That's
and
crazy
8.
as fuck. That's crazy as fuck.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Line 51. Watch the curl.
Prescott from the gun. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Line 51. They gonna need some 26.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Here we go, 46, 46.
To the air again, Prescott. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First
How the fuck did he
third
catch that
quarter,
pick
an
and I'm in front of him,
interception, so
dog?
maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the
This
tone
shit
they wanted
wicked.
to set. That's the equivalent
Look.
of running out the wrong door.
I'm in front of the
and
nigga,
running
he
into your
catch the
pool
fucking pick.
instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll push his way
Fucking
forward to
bum-ass
about the
fucking
32.
Brandon Marshall.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it again with
Look at
Corral. And he'll be
Look
brought
at that. He
down
in the
shy of the
backfield.
40 at the
He in the
38-yard
backfield.
line.
In
7
the fucking
yards there
backfield.
and a
Everybody
first
just
down.
ran right past
They're
his
trying to
ass.
show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Same fucking play every time.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Escaping the pressure right. That
Oh,
is
what the fuck is this nigga DeMarcus
And now
for? Why is
offensively,
he
it's
just
3rd
ran
and
into
10,
this
and I'm just
man?
thinking to myself,
That's a sack.
actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done
great.
anything so far here in the second half.
Dumbass Poe.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by George Iloka. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
No. They're just getting bullshit.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
We're going to 53.
I got one.
1st down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side, he has Witten. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right there, 54 Mike. You ain't going nowhere. Go. Mike 50.
Prescott to throw it. And on the left side, he's got Witten. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Get off the field.
Kill.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Carr gives to Richard, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Richard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get ready, get ready.
Now a handoff to Crowell. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Good shit.
On 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. Got a man. It's complete.
Whoa, how does he catch that, bro? He's sitting right there. Come on. Why is he playing bad?
They wanted to dial up on
Damn, that
4th.
bullshit.
They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Carr now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Now he's forced out left.
Are you shitting me?
It's Carr.
You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. Look at my linebacker, bro. Look at my linebacker. He ain't even fucking going coverage, dog. Okay. 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 This nigga just stood there. He ain't even fucking going coverage. That's crazy. That man sitting in the back of the end zone wide the fuck open. That's crazy.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
That's crazy as a bitch.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Richard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Don't nobody try to tackle. Look at all them niggas right there.
Another first down.
All them niggas right there. He just run right across the field.
Because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
It's their time to shine.
Nigga going bullshit, bro. Fucking linebacker ain't even going coverage. That shit crazy. He stayed in the same spot.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell.
Look at that shit. All them niggas right there. Look at that shit. This shit trash as fuck. This shit trash as
His
fuck.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders
That shit crazy. Like they fucking awareness is horrible on this game, bro.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
They got that bullshit ass goddamn pass. Way the fuck down. Fucking fourth and long through that damn shit. Now all of a sudden my linebacker don't want to go in coverage. Okay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Everybody else went. He just fucking stood there. Like, what? Everybody else went in cover. My damn linebacker stayed in the same spot. Ain't fucking moved.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That shit, wow. Man, fucking cover fucking four.
First down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Cover
Seeing
fucking
no options,
four.
he throws it away.
Cover
Got out of the
fucking
pocket.
four.
Didn't look like he had anybody
Cover
open,
four.
Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take,
cover
make the right choice,
four.
get rid of it, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cover fucking four.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be
Cover
incomplete.
fucking four.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
Like
now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Here's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
50, Mike, 50. Go.
Sweat, hey. Here we go, 46.
50, Mike, 50.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Look, Brandon Marshall. He just picked every fucking thing.
Picked off by
He
Brandon
just picked every
Marshall. And he'll
fucking
return
thing.
this ball across midfield to the
Every
47-yard
fucking
line.
thing. Nigga just picked every fucking thing. Like, get out of here. Brandon Marshall like one of the worst fucking linebackers in the fucking league.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts.
They
We'll see
got
if they
all
want
that
to use
fucking
them.
bullshit.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
the most fucking
pitching shutouts was
bullshit,
big
dog.
time. That was
You
paramount.
get the
But
most
big thing was
fucking
holding people down.
bullshit. Nigga, through you trash as fuck. You run the same, all you run is 2 plays. All you run is 2 plays. 2 plays. 2 plays. That shit crazy. Trash as hell. All you run is 2 fucking plays, dog. That's all you run. 2 fucking plays. fucking linebacker ain't even going cover. Bum as hell.
That's 20 goons and ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
That's how I know this shit weak. Nigga playing fucking 4-6.
I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we gon' hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Dog shit, you got all bullshit. You threw a fucking pass. Come on, linebacker ain't going fucking cover. Then you threw a pick and nobody ran. All my goddamn defenders let the nigga run right to the end zone. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas bum as hell.
Century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
I beat you multiple times. This is what, second time beating?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
That's all you run.
He's gonna
that's all you run.
Not a sign of things
that's all you fucking run.
A rude welcoming to this ball game.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be out
that's all you do.
At the 25-yard line.
That's all you do.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Watch the street. Watch the street.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Look, that's bullshit, because that's a pick. That's a pick. That's a pick. But they put me in a fucking tackling animation. Fuck out of here.
The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Put me in a fucking tackling animation. This nigga throwing dumb shit.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here
in
the first half.
They let him catch
take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Finds Roberts left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. The carry here for the big tight end. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Look. Thank you. Should have been a pick. He's throwing dumb shit. He's throwing dumb shit. He's throwing dumb shit. And they let him keep it.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
All you run, 2 plays.
It's a gain of about 2 plays. It's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
To throw is Jackson on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete.
What the fuck?
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
They got to the ground.
9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo and their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He don't want it. Shoot. Check. Red, up.
Now it's Trubisky. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point.
Wow, they realized just tried to let this man block the kick, though. That's crazy. That's crazy. They realized just trying to let that man block the kick.
7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Ingram. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the RPO.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It was the linebacker, Leonard Floyd, on the stop.
That's all you read.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
Wow.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure.
Yeah, look at that.
And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from
they
bad to
let me
worse,
pick the
but I
ball
know
up
that
and
everyone's going to
touchdown.
pile in on the call and say,
Touchdown
oh, what are you
like
doing?
shit.
Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the 38, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. The first down carry for Davis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky is going to let this go for the end zone.
Touchdown.
The end zone. Could he
Oh,
get his
they
feet
just
down?
jerked
No, it's
me, dog.
incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They go back to the ground now with Davis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
I don't understand how the hell. I don't understand how the hell that one was first down, bro.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
Sit up. 180. Hey, alert. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
How the fuck do he still get through that?
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
P.I.? See how he P.I.'d the fuck out my nigga? Good!
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds
P.I.'d the fuck out my nigga, dog. That's crazy. P.I.'d the fuck out my nigga, dog.
They come out here in the eye. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Right here. Running that shit you run.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Give me some bullshit.
A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do it? Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
You see what I'm saying? That's the bullshit he score off of. That's the bullshit you score off of. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit you score off of. That's the shit that killed me about this game. That's the shit that killed me about this shit, man. That's the shit that kills me about this fucking game, bro. That's the shit that kills me about this fucking game. They sit up here and make my nigga don't play fucking D, and they just sit there and don't play no D and let a nigga go right straight time. Nigga, I have a whole corner on him, bro.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That shit bullshit, dog. Nigga got 2. They gave the nigga 2 free touchdowns. 2.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Completion, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded about a yard deep. They juked him. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Second half starts with a run by
He
Davis.
came through 3 fucking linemen.
Stopped
How?
behind the line of scrimmage.
How? Look at that shit. He
It's
just
a loss
walked
of a
right through them
yard there, and
niggas.
it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to
just
abandon the
came through
running
3
game. I would say
fucking
keep
linemen.
feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Oh, my God. What?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, you know what time it is, nigga. Doing that dumb shit.
Here's Trubisky. To Gabriel, middle of the field.
Keep thinking I'm running
16 yards, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that
Bro, this nigga is real life PI in the fuck out of me,
hold
dude.
on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys
This
as we
nigga is
continue
real
to play
live.
this 2nd half?
He
I
gonna
know
push
people
my
think
nigga
it's
out the
always
way.
trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Caught right side, Davis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Davis, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, 18.
We got double up.
1st down, a run with Cohen. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 35 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
That man just caught a pick off.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Now Cohen. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Delta.
From the 31, Trubisky.
Bro, that's BS. That's BS. That man is pushing. He is stopping me from running my whole route. That's PI, dog. That's PI all fucking day. That's PI all day. That nigga is clearly pushing my nigga out the way, so I can't go past him. Come on, dog.
The Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram.
That man pushing my receivers out the fucking way. That's crazy.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Second and 1,
PIing the fuck out me, dog.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I don't understand why the fuck they don't call that shit.
They go play action with Jackson, rolling to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands
on.
58, boy, 58, Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Lamar
Nigga be sitting right beside his ass and he can't even tackle. He get a fucking magical ass fucking speed boost.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
He's going to try to cut right back to the right.
On 1st down. Ingram.
Got you.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those,
look at that shit. That nigga could just run right past niggas. That's whack. That's whack. That's whack.
And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Like, that's whack. That's a whole DB. That's 2 DBs, bro. Come on, bro.
All
that's
runs
weak
on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Yeah, and that was the safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Now Jackson to throw on third down. He gets it to Brown.
Look at that wide shit, bro. All them niggas right there. All them niggas right there. He still fuck.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants
he
in the
threw a
red
slant
zone?
in between
well,
four
the windows
niggas.
Are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Inside zone. That's all he runs.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the
nigga. You know exactly what you ready. Predictable ass nigga.
About finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is touchdown, Baltimore.
Hey, bro, you trash. Oh, God, you bum as hell. 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 Ha ha.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Fucking, this nigga threw that dumbass fucking pass and double cut and caught it. You bum as hell. You bum as hell. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line.
I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else, dog. Because that shit you just threw was fucking bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing else. Because you bum. You bum. They gave you 3 touchdown passes. 3.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. He finds an opening past the 40. That one good for 33 and a first.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
This is Cohen. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run. This is Cohen. And he gets it down to the 32. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And an alley to run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the whip. Yeah.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Oh, dumb.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be
That's crazy because he like to call that shit. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
Look at this shit. Where that shit at? know that shit won't no damn good pass. I said.
That's fine. Position 97.
Are you crazy as fuck? I broke like 4 times. Don't stunt, nigga. Don't stunt.